So hey TaMorgans, today's video is going to be a first impressions video, and I have a lot of new things that I recently bought and I'm super excited to use them. Hey, we looking like a beauty girl and stuff. Alright, we're going to go in, I'm actually going to go in with the knits all over balm whatever. So it looks like this, and it's just a container, I think, of coconut oil. So I'm just going to take some of this and put it on my lips because my lips are so dry. Ooh, ooh, this feels good. Oh yeah. This isn't just coconut oil, it's like other stuff mixed with it. Oh, I really like it. It feels so good. Y'all, my lips haven't seen any type of moisture in forever. I'm gonna go in with the Context eye cream. Just gonna open it up. And I have so many eye creams. I love eye creams so much. Doesn't have a smell really. It's just a clear color. Put that down there. I'm gonna mix this into the skin. Oh, it's so cooling. I really like it. It dries super fast, so you can go ahead and, you know, moisturize your eyes and just get right into your makeup. I really like that. That's cool. All right, so now I'm gonna go ahead and do my brows. I'm just gonna do my brows with my normal brow products, which is the Anastasia Dip Brow and Deep Brown. I'm gonna do that, and then I'm gonna come back and conceal it on camera so I can use my new Ulta concealer. So as you can tell, my brows on, and I do not know how to do brows anymore like I do. I'm so crazy, so I really have to depend on concealer to help me out. And this concealer looks a little light. Ooh, okay. But I'm gonna go in with my AOA brush right here. And this is just a you know, square flat top brush. I'm gonna take my Tartelette palette to be able to see up close. So we're gonna take some of this concealer, and it's really thick and creamy, which is good. I feel like it's gonna be way too light. I don't like using a super light concealer on my brows because it's not a look I really like. So I probably will just conceal the bottom so it's not extra. So I'm going in, and yeah, this is basically white. We're going to use it anyway. So I'm just going to conceal the bottom of my brow because I cannot do the top. It's going to be way too white. A little buffing brush to just blend this out. Even though it's really light, it really blended very well. Like, see how nicely that blended? Whoa. Okay, I'm kind of shook a little bit. I'm gonna go ahead and do my other side and see how that works out. I didn't think I would, but it blends super easily. And they have some other colors that I feel like would match me better, so I might go back and get one of those. But yeah, so I'm gonna use a concealer that's more my skin tone to do the top of my brow. So that is all concealed, and I think it looks very good. Now we're gonna go in and prime. I'm gonna use the makeup primer mist first. This is from Live Green. This is just a blue bottle with some little speckles on it, so I'm just gonna spray this on my face. Feels pretty good. I just did my hair, so I'm hoping it doesn't try to revert. Smells good, feels refreshing. Now I'm going with my Makeup Revolution, the Pro Base Blur Primer. It's gonna take one square on my hand, and it's clear as you can tell. Oh, it has glitter in it. Ooh. I thought I tested it out in the store, but I guess I didn't. It feels kind of greasy, honestly. Ooh, okay, let's see. Oh, it feels really oily. Oh, why is it so oily? You see that? It looks like freaking oil on my forehead. Oh, Lord. Okay. We're gonna have to set this oil because this is not gonna work out. I'm not really oily right now, naturally, but if you put oil on my face, I will get oily. So we're gonna have to set that. I'm gonna set that with this It Cosmetics powder because I'm pretty sure I'm not gonna use it for anything else versus, you know, setting my eyelids. So I'm just gonna take this powder, and it's supposed to be by my pores. So I feel like this would be good to set this to help by to my pores. Almost all the oils on my face. And I wasn't even oily before I did put on that freaking primer. So this primer is already a no. It's way too oily. Doesn't really blur. It freaking adds oil to your face, and we don't need that at all. Inferno palette. right here, I'm going to take the brush that came in the Ipsy bag. I'm going to take the shade, what is the shade? Baked, and it's this type of neutral cream shade right there. And I'm going to move y'all little crease area. And I thought it wouldn't show up, but it's actually showing up a little bit on my skin. Probably from the help of the white base I put down. I'm next going to go into the shade. I'm doing an orange warm like fall look. So I'm going to go into the shade called, this one, what is that called? Warmth. And these are very powdery, as you can tell. But it's $10, so you can't expect too much. I'm going to take this as my transition color. But it seems really pigmented, which is always good. The Shade and Light palette, I'm going to go into this orange shade right here. No names. Wait, yeah, no names. I'm going to go into that shade and put it into my crease area. Now this is very pigmented. Yes, it is. This is a very pigmented shadow. Okay, I see you. Alright, so now I'm going to go into a lid color. And I'm going to go into the shade Lit. And it's this type of peachish, copperish shade. I'm going to go in first with just a flat brush. And I'm going to go in with the other side with some Fix Plus to compare it to. Ooh, that's not bad pigmentation, as you can tell. And I like to sweep eyeshadows on my lid. Why is it spraying like that? Oh my god. Ooh, probably haven't used it in so long. Jesus, that's atrocious. Alright, and this, of course, it's gonna look more foiled and better and stuff like that. Yeah, I can already tell it's picking up a lot more product better. So let's look at this, y'all. It's about to be bomb, I already know. Yeah, it's a lot better. And I'm still doing the same windshield wiper motions. This is just how I like to apply my lid eyeshadow. So now we're going to move on to the face, and I do have a little bit of some fallout on my face, as you can tell, but that's reasonable to happen with a cheaper palette. But I'm still going to ignore it, and hopefully my foundation will cover it. So I'm going to go in with the Fiona Styles foundation, but I'm going to mix it with a lighter foundation, Pro foundation, and this one is in the shade Warm Beige. It's definitely too light for me, so I'm going to see if I can make a concoction that's going to be my skin tone, and I'll come right back to you guys. So I literally took one squirt of the Fiona foundation and one squirt of the LA Girl foundation, and I got this shade, and I think I'm going to go with this shade because it's pretty similar to my skin tone. I like to be a little orange, a little bit darker on foundation, so I can like highlight and all that. So I just sprayed my beauty blender with my coconut water just to make it wet. So I'm just gonna take this and apply it, and like I said, it's pretty close, so I'm gonna definitely use those two foundations together when I want to use the Fiona one, because I already know like how much I gotta add, so that works. Down that neck, because I know it's not the right shade. But it actually matches pretty good with just one pump of each foundation. That's pretty cool. Just need some highlighting, and then I think we're pretty good. And I have to say that did the trick. This looks so freaking good. Like, I'm really feeling how this looks. It looks so good. Okay, so we have everything blended out. So I'm going to go on with my Stay Matte powder from Rimmel, and this is in Silky Beige. I'm just going to take my beauty blender, and I'm just going to set this. And this is basically going to be like my setting powder for my concealer and all that. So I'm just going to go over where I'm setting first and then place it. And yes, this powder is basically the skin tone I needed. And I kind of like it, I think. Yeah, it looks good. That's nice. Okay, I got some good products this time. For blush, I'm just going to use, I don't have a new blush. I'm going to use the Lorac Beauty and the Beast palette, and I'm just going to take this shade. I know it's really light. I'm just going to take that one and just apply it on my cheeks. And that one's called Enchanted. And you might think that this shade don't even show up on me, but it actually does. All these shades, which I think are really like a lighter skin tone friendly, they actually show up on me, which is wonderful. I feel so included. So the Cover FX drops, these were like $8 or $9, something like that. They weren't too expensive, and it's by Makeup Revolution. I'm low-key excited to use this. I really am. Alright, so it looks like this. It comes with a lot in here. And this is the shade I got. It's like a champagne shade, which I actually think is too light. I didn't see a gold one, so I didn't get gold, but it's champagne, so I'm hoping it's not too light. I'm going to take this one. This one's actually from my last Ipsy bag. I'm just going to take some of this and apply it on my hand. And sometimes you have to, I feel like, use these drops possibly like in foundation versus, 1 second. Okay, so I went in, as you can tell, I was on the phone, so I went in, I put the Lorac, and I'm trying to tell you guys this, highlighter is the best, but I went in and used the drops. I put it on first, and gave me like a really natural look, but I wanted something a little bit more, you know, bedazzled, so I just used this highlighter from this palette, and it's so beautiful. So I put it on my nose, you know, everywhere, Cupid's bow and all that. And then I just set my face one more time, and I used my what's that called, my Urban Decay All Nighter spray. Now I'm about to go with my lip gloss because I don't really want to put on a lipstick. So this is the lip gloss I got from Ulta, so I'm just gonna try it out just because it's just like a little cheap little thing. Let's see how it looks. See the texture. So it has different shades in it. So the first shade is coming out as like a brown, which it probably is really pigmented too. Wow. It's kind of going perfectly with my makeup look for today. Oh yeah, it's so cute. Ooh. 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 Oh, okay, so this is cute. So I'm just gonna wrap myself up, get myself together, and I'll come back to you guys and we can talk about these products. Okay, so now that my makeup is done, we're gonna sit here and talk about these products. So I like the foundation. I'm really glad that it actually is my skin tone now and that everything worked out. So this was definitely worth the $7.50. I also do love these drops. If you want like a natural, like no makeup highlighter type of look, I would definitely probably use these. They're not as pigmented as the Cover FX ones. I like the Stay Matte powder. It was freaking on sale for like $2, and it really did set my under eye like a translucent powder would, so that's amazing. This Inferno palette, it's lit. Like I told you guys, please try Hush out. They have such nice palettes and things for $10, and they're really, really worth it. So definitely try them out. As you can tell, the eyeshadow look came out gorgeous. This lip gloss I actually like. It's not sticky and it's super pigmented, and it actually goes with this look, so I'm really excited to go through these. And then the Smashbox palette I also liked as well. It's super pigmented and it's great for like a transitional type of palette. I did like the Live Free Perfect Complexion, the Mist. I think it really did moisturize my skin and help my foundation stay on. But as far as this Revolution primer, I'm definitely going to take this back because I don't really like it. Yeah, I just don't really like it. Not too good. And this NYX All Over Balm I actually really liked a lot. I definitely will be using this for my lips because this was bomb. And it really did help my lips stay moisturized while I did my makeup. So I think this is everything. Oh, the Bye Bye. I actually like this as well. It did really good with brightening up my face and setting everything. Like, it's really good powder. And the Ulta concealer I actually like a lot. I'm actually going to be using this as my new brow, the bottom brow definer, because I really, really love this product. So if you guys like these type of videos where I sit down and try a bunch of new things, just let me know. I will be having a skincare first impressions video coming very soon, so stay tuned for that, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye, TaMorgans.